Dr. Jason Dean. I'm a doctor of chiropractic. I'm in America. I'm in the state of Florida, a very free state of Florida.
Our leader and founder, Mr. Miles Guo, he's the first one to tell the whole world about the true origin of the coronavirus. It came from the CCP's Wuhan lab. So what are your thoughts about the CCP's infiltration and influence in this country, and how can we stop it?
I think this has been going on for a very long time. So I know at least since the Kennedy era, but possibly before that. You know, it actually goes back to, you talk about pharmaceuticals and the pharmaceutical control that they have and the crony capitalism, as we call it in America. I go back to the early 1900s, where the actual Rockefeller Foundation, which also has ties to Chinese Communist country. So they took away the actual healthcare system in the U.S. way back in the early 1900s, right? So then they took all of our medications, all of our facilities, they started shipping everything, started going overseas. So then it started being using over in China. So I know, unfortunately, you have lots of slave labor camps over there as well, because they're forcing your people to make products and medications for our people, which is actually completely a tragedy. I mean, it's not only for us, but obviously we don't want, as Americans, we don't want to enslave the Chinese people. That obviously our politicians do, a lot of our corporate masters do, but the American people do not want that. So in reality, America says we're fighting for our sovereignty and fighting to gain America back, but we're not just fighting for America. We're fighting for, it's a global situation at this point, and China's been taken over for so long, we have to stand up for other people as well. So yeah, absolutely. We are fighting very, very hard to do this. And I found out about you guys.
How did you find out about the new federal state of China?
I actually found out online. In some of my research, I actually stumbled upon it. I thought it was interesting, and it goes back because I did a little bit of research on the Uyghur and finding out just the genocide that was happening, right? So I learned a long time back, and then, in America, we hear about Apple, we hear about all these different, big tech companies, and we knew that they were using slave labor over in China.